Right, Mario Tennis Fever. I'm gonna go ahead and continue. We're gonna do Trial Towers. We start with the Tower of Growth. Select a tower to ascend. By clearing the highest floor, you'll unlock the next tower. 1F is Return Fire. We start as player 1 Luigi with a personal racket versus CPU Mario Flame Racket. This is first to 5 points. We play a tennis match against Mario, who has a flame racket. Don't get too close to that fire. Mission 1F. Be the first to 5 points. Light up your opponent with a fever shot counter. Alright, we managed to knock back the fever shot by not letting it bounce. The fire is on Mario's side. Now we can aim it towards the fire and get Mario burn towards the fires. Get points. I was intentionally hitting it towards the fire, forcing Mario to get burned.
Match point.
Alright, first to 5 points. Mission 2F. Player 1, Diddy Kong with the Tornado Racket, that's who we will be, versus CPU Donkey Kong with the Banana Racket. Mission is also first to 5 points. Play a tennis match with banana peels at your feet. Peels drop after every fever shot counter. Alright, be the first to 5 points for Diddy Kong. Tornadoes will blow away banana peels. Get smashes, get star shots. Hitting as diagonal of a shot as I can. Trying to respond by hitting back. Any shot that the fever shot to try to get bananas back on the UK side where possible.
3, 2. All. Four, 3. Match point.
got our 5 points, and we've beaten Pauline. With 18 tennis matches, because these count as individual tennis matches when you beat these, we've got a new racket, which is the Volcano Racket. With the Volcano Racket creates a crater where the ball bounces that shoots volcanic bombs. Any hit players will catch fire. Mission 3F, Chili Co-op Ringshot. We are player 1, Peach, with a personal racket, against CPU Toad with a personal racket. We gotta score 400 points. We're playing co-op Ringshot on an icy court. Aim for rings while sliding around on the court. So this is actually co-op, even though it's a versus. Score points by hitting balls through the ring. Smaller rings give more points. So this is about aiming it through. For example, red rings are going to be helpful if we are able to get them through those. Slight shots using B could be kind of useful because they're not like high rings right now. There's some bonus time, which is good. Oh, and there's like 2 balls going right now. We need 400 points. We've already gotten 400 points. Now there's 2 balls at the 3 at the same time. We're juggling. 464 points. Which is more than the 400 needed to clear Chili Co-op Ringshot. We are at 4F now, 1 multi-ball too many. First to 5 points. Player 1 is Waluigi with CPU Golden Dash Racket. We both have Golden Dash Rackets. The opponents are Shy Guy and Goomba CPUs, both with a Golden Dash Racket. This is playing a doubles multi-ball match. You can leap to previously unreachable balls with the effect of the Golden Dash Racket. Alright, let's see how this goes. This is F4. Be the first to 5 points. You can reach distant balls with the Golden Dash Racket. Multi-ball is crazy.
3, 1, 3, 2, 4.
So scoring is just ongoing. They just throw balls at you. Don't like playing the net, so. Now it's kind of wonky, but we got 5 points. A lot of basically button mashing there. "5F, even the odds." We're halfway up the tower now. Almost. We're player 1, Donkey Kong with the Shadow Racket versus 2 CPUs, Spike and Boom Boom, both using personal rackets. First to 5 points. Play a 1 versus 2 tennis match wielding the Shadow Racket. You can use the racket to give yourself a doubles partner. Fever Shot gives me a partner so I can just take the middle.
0.
Take the net. Wonder how long the shadow lasts though. Yep. Not that long.
2, 0.
Down to just DK. Doing okay just on one, just by playing net and getting some good smashes in the flat shots. Alright, got our 5 points. To even the odds. We're now at 20 tennis matches played, which gives us Chomp, new character. The heftiest of them all. Won't be pushed back even by a star shot. Can't add curve to any shots. And that's at winning and playing 20 matches. Mission 6F, Piranha Plant Lob Challenge, score 10 points. Player 1, you're playing as Koopa Troopa with a personal racket versus CPU Baby Peach with a personal racket. Play a Piranha Plant Challenge as Koopa Paratroopa and use those fast charging lobs to your advantage. Don't let your opponent return the ball. You'll fail if they return it 3 times. Hit it diagonally away from your from Baby Peach tends to be enough. Don't really even have to lob it. Just hit it to the other side of where the other character is. By using the control stick, having it face the other direction. When you're trying to hit it right, just use the control stick to the right and vice versa. Alright, got the 10 of 10. Pretty simple. Scored 10 points in the Piranha Plant Lob Challenge. Towers, I'm sure, are going to get harder and harder. Our next one is 7F. Mission 7F, Tricky Trajectory. First to 5 points. Everyone's playing with Swerve Rackets. Play a tennis match where all players wield Swerve Rackets. Keep an eye on the ball's curving trajectory. So you probably want to play further back. Player 1, who you play as, is Yoshi with the Swerve Racket. Then there's CPU Peach with the Swerve Racket on your team. And then on the other side, versus CPU Baby Mario with the Swerve Racket and Pauline with a Swerve Racket. Be the first to 5 points. The ball will have a sharp curve while the effect is active. That is pretty curvy for sure.
1, 0.
Play the front.
One all. Two, one. 3, 1.
Always keep an eye on those the fever shot gauge. Yoshi's all dancing, all happy and stuff.
4,
Oh wow.
1.
Turn that one.
Match point.
Alright, first to 5 points. Tricky trajectory. We are now on to mission 8F. 8 out of 10 on the first tower. 8F court skating. I'm going to play as player 1 Boo with an ice racket. Her teammate is CPU Piranha Plant with a personal racket. On the other side is CPU Toadette with an ice racket and CPU Birdo with a personal racket. First to 5 points again, like with many of these other ones. Play a tennis match wielding an ice racket. Freeze the court so your opponents slide, and we freeze the court using the ice racket.
One, 0.
Got a little bit of the ice on my own side, which is not great.
1, all.
It does definitely slow you down quite a bit.
2, 1.
That's where sometimes I can get a little too greedy with the
2, all.
net play. Like down on health after all the ice shots and stuff, so
3, 2.
stay out of the ice area completely, which is going to be annoying.
Three, all.
So watch the HP, unfortunately. Alright, we knocked back the ice on the other side, which is
4,
awesome.
3. Match point.
We do have to stay back right now. Our plan kind of just kept running in my area. Alright, got first to 5 points, beat court skating. At 22 tennis matches, we get a new racket. It is the Ghost Racket. When active, makes the player and balls they hit invisible to other players. This is tricky as heck. Playing against that, you're like, where even is the other player? Mission 9F. This is a return challenge versus Bowser Jr. Player 1, Birdo, versus player, CPU, Bowser Jr., both using personal rackets. Goal is to make 15 returns. Play a return challenge against Bowser Jr., whose curving top spin shots catch opponents off guard. So we'll want to play further back with the curves and not play right at the net, because it's going to curve over me. We just got to return 15. We need to stay back. We don't have to go past mid-court. We need to stay kind of in between the middle line and the back line and just hit it back. Generally with these, it looks like a lot of these are just kind of going straight to the middle, despite the curves. Not all, but quite a few of them are. Fever shots. In fact, it's not even a bad idea to stay all the way back at the back line to adjust. You have a little bit more time to adjust if you're further back, considering Bowser Jr. won't return any of your shots anyway. Oh, that actually got close though. So middle to back is probably the best choice. Alright, we have returned 15, and we've beaten the return challenge versus Bowser Jr., which was mission 9F. We are now all the way at the top of the tower, mission 10F, Baby Solidarity. First to 5 points. Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, and Baby Peach. You're playing as Baby Mario with 2 CPU partners, all having personal rackets, versus CPU Bowser with personal racket. We're playing a tennis match up to 5 points. There's 3 babies working together to take down that big mini Bowser. Be the first to 5 points. Wait for a big opening, then strike with a volley. Just gonna play the net here. Still have a fever shot I can use.
2-0.
Although I just hit Bowser with a body shot because Bowser's huge. Easier to hit. Playing a lot of net because I can get a good diagonal on those shots.
Match point.
Baby Solidarity. Win. First to 5 points. We've reached the top of the Tower of Growth. Congratulations. By clearing the Tower of Growth in Trial Towers, we have a new character, Goomba. Goomba is a trusty of easily defeated minion who's stepping up to the court, Racket and Mouth. Next up in the Trial Towers is the Tower of Resolve. Select a tower to ascend by clearing the highest floor. You'll unlock the next tower. The next tower is the Tower of Resolve. Let's jump in. Mission 1F is Clever Curves. First to 5 points, we are playing as Player 1, Spike, with a personal racket, versus CPU, Donkey Kong, with a Swerve racket. Play a tennis match against an opponent who has a Swerve racket. Even full-powered shots will have a curve to them. So we don't want to play the net, we want to play back a little bit because of the Swerve. Be the first to 5 points. Pay attention to the ball's path. There could be extra curves. So we want to stay behind the medium line. The middle line. So we properly prepare for the shots.
One, 0.
Not too close to the net. Medium to back seems about like the right area for this as well.
2, 0.
You can also do drop shots because it's BK, playing back. That's the BA combo. Fever shots off of a diagonal. Still a great way to play it.
4-0. Match point.
When I refer to a diagonal, I'm referring to having as wide of a shot as possible, so you're not hitting it straight. Well, you're kind of hitting it straight in a sense, but not like straight down the middle, but as far to the side as possible. Which you can get a nice angle for when you're close to the net. That's really tough though. Nice drop shot on DK. Playing 24 tennis matches gets you a new racket, the Golden Dash racket. Allows a player to leap toward even the most difficult shots with a burst of speed. We are moving up the second tower. Mission 2F, Feisty Fire Bar. We're going to play as player 1, Dry Bowser, with a Fire Bar racket versus CPU Goomba with a Fire Bar racket. First to 5 points, play a tennis match where both players wield Fire Bar rackets. Watch out, if you touch a fire bar, you'll catch fire. Not a fireball, a fire bar. Be the first to 5 points, use a fever shot counter to return the fire bar. Oh no. Landed on my side. Alright, I got hit. Not great. Now there's 2 of them on this side, which is kind of rough. The fire bars are interesting because they're huge. They just bounce around and like it's a big chunk that you have to avoid. Alright, finally put one on the other side. I just kept playing it towards the fire bar to force Goomba to run into it. So Goomba took some damage. Alright, we stuck a second one on Goomba's side on different parts of the court. Oh, nice lob there. Nice lob, rather. Oh, Goomba got KO'd by the fire bar, which got me the point. We win. First to 5 points. Feisty Fire Bar success. We have played 25 tennis matches, which gives us a new colored Yoshi. We have a blue Yoshi who can zip around the court at high speed, returning balls with ease. Blue Yoshi excels in rallies. We're going up, up, up the tower. Mission 3F on the second tower is the return challenge versus Koopa, Paratroopa. Player 1 Shy Guy personal racket versus CPU Koopa, Paratroopa personal racket. We gotta make 15 returns, like in a previous mission. We're playing a return challenge against Koopa, Paratroopa. Watch out for incoming high lobs. Since they're lobs, we want to play far back. We want to play medium, or we want to play between the medium line, the middle line, and the back line. Interesting. So Koopa Paratroopa is actually putting on some drop shots too. So You can't. You actually do have to cross the middle line a little bit. Playing close to the, maybe slightly behind the middle line is a good spot to be, because then you can adjust to further back or drop shots. Because Koopa Paratroopa is not gonna return any of your shots, so you just return it wherever. You want to stay kind of. You want to return to center after every shot, so you can adjust. Return to center is a concept in racket sports. For example, having played, you know, badminton in high school, I mean, it is just a strategy you do for racket sports when you can. I mean, if you can return to center, you want to be as close as you are to every side of the court. Okay, so we've beaten the return challenge versus Koopa Paratroopa by making 15 returns. That's a success. We head on up to mission 4F. Nice and Frenzy. Or not, Nice and Freezy, rather. Just an N. First to 5 points. Player 1, Baby Mario with a freezing racket. That's who you'll play as. With CPU Baby Luigi personal racket on your side versus CPU Birdo with a freezing racket and CPU Dry Bowser personal racket on the other side. We're playing a tennis match wielding a freezing racket. If you touch the ice, you'll become temporarily frozen. Yeah, traditionally tennis you'd want to stay behind the back line, but this is not traditional tennis. This is Mario tennis. If this was a Virtua tennis game, for example, you would probably want to stay behind the back line. But in Mario tennis, there are definitely roles. You want to be on the court, not behind the back line. Be the first to 5 points. Give yourself an opening by freezing your opponents. That is a fair point about, you know, returning to center and whatnot. That it could vary a little bit by sport, but generally, I mean, even in tennis, you would be further back, but you would want to be kind of closer to center, on the back line, you know. Really, that was kind of the point I wanted to make, was being close to center of the court, not necessarily the middle of it.
Match point.
Like, in real tennis, you wouldn't play, like, right on the net like I do. But it works in Mario Tennis. Nice. And Freezy, success. First to 5 points. We played 26 tennis matches, so we have unlocked another racket. New racket, Charge and Chuck racket. When active, changes the shape of balls hit by the player, and gives them chaotic bounce. We're on to mission 5F. Disappearing co-op Ringshot. Gotta score 500 points. Player 1 Luma with a personal racket versus CPU Luma versus personal racket. Play co-op Ringshot with an invisible Luma. Balls return to your side of the court become invisible, so aim carefully. So because of that, you're gonna have to adjust to, you're just gonna have to see where the ball goes. Score points by hitting balls through the rings. Aim for clusters of rings. So you can see the ball initially before it crosses. That's where you have to... I mean, this is really how you would ordinarily adjust. Anyway, Like for example, if someone's trying to hit a baseball, you would really be trying to gauge a shot beforehand, but that trajectory is what you're really going for. Now there's multiple balls. Getting a little tricky. You can always button mash if you need to, if you're not totally sure where a ball is. Right now, I'm just using B button as much as I can to try to get slices in, because those are lower hit. And we got 615 points by working together to hit balls. More than 500, so we have beaten Disappearing Co-op Ringshot. We are now on to Mission 6F, Go Team Blooper. First of 5 points. This is small bloopers, so it's kind of like the baby Mario Luigi Peach of the last tower against Big Bowser. Player 1 Blooper with personal racket with 2 teammates, CPU Blooper with personal racket and CPU Blooper with personal racket. For Mission 6F Go Team Blooper versus CPU Roselina with a Freezy racket. So we're playing a tense match with a team of small bloopers. Use your numbers advantage to make up for bloopers. Short reach, first to 5 points. I don't think I've ever played real life tennis doubles before. I think that's new. I've only done singles. Play net because I want to, and because you can really get those wide shots in.
Two, zero.
Like I said, like no one in real life would actually play that close to the net unless they were like really trying to get a smash in.
3,
but
0.
This is Mario Tennis. It's still a fun dynamic though.
4, 0. Match point.
In tennis, in real tennis, you really would be trying to play wide shots as well, but it really is from the baseline, from the back line. All right, we beat Go Team Blooper, first to 5 points. Next up is Mission 7F Waluigi's Piranha Plant Challenge. Player 1 Diddy Kong with a personal racket versus CPU Waluigi with a personal racket. Playing Piranha Plant Challenge against Waluigi, but watch out, his long limbs means he's got extra reach. Gotta score 10 points. And hit it away from Waluigi. Don't let your opponent return the ball, you'll fail if they return it 3 times. Oh no. We want to hit it definitely away from Waluigi. So, I'm not doing well, actually. I got a drop shot in there. Drop shots are an idea because they drop quickly. Also trying to hit it wide like that. The BA moves seem to be doing better. Oh no. Okay, so you get 3, it looks like you get 3 lives on each tower, so I can still try again 2 more. And still try again. We're back. Waluigi's Piranha Plant Challenge. So these lobs and drop shots and whatnot are definitely going to matter more. So we probably want to drop shots and fall quickly, which can be helpful. This is a lob to get Waluigi to hit drop shot away from Waluigi on the right. Lobbing it past Waluigi. Drop shot away from Waluigi to the right. Oh, I didn't even miss that completely. Definitely don't want to miss shots. Oh no! I still got 10 despite missing 2 shots from the Piranha Plants. Alright, we got the 10 points beating Waluigi's Piranha Plant Challenge. We are now up to 8F. First of 5 points. Mission 8F is Didn't See That Coming. Player 1 is you, as Wario with the personal racket, with an ally CPU, Waluigi with a personal racket, and we're going up against 2 CPUs, both of which are bloopers, both of which have Inky racket. So we're playing a tennis match against 2 bloopers who have Inky rackets. Didn't see that coming. Be the first to 5 points, avoid the ink, or it'll be tough to see the core. Yeah, this will give me a mess. Ink is pretty annoying, but to some degree it's kind of unavoidable. The ink blocks your screen, which is annoying. Again, it's kind of like with the other one, you just have to adjust for where the ball you think is going to be based on the little you can see of it.
2 all. 3 2. 4 2. Match point. 4 3. Match point.
There's some element of button mashing when you can't see too. Didn't see that coming. Success. First to 5 points. Playing 28 tennis matches gets us a new racket. Spiny racket. A racket that scatters Spinies where the balls bounces. Spinies wander towards players. Second tower, Mission 9F, Bullet Bill Return Challenge. Gotta make 15 returns. We'll play as player 1, Pauline, versus CPU Spike with a Bullet Bill racket. The Bullet Bill racket, your opponent wields a Bullet Bill racket, so the balls they hit will turn into zooming bullet bills. Get them back. This is another one where you don't really want to be too close to the net. Between medium and backline is good, given the what's going to be sent at you. Gives you some time to actually respond. Somewhere in between medium and back, even the completely all the way back is fine, given that it's a bullet bill. And doesn't come with a return. My last fever shot here, in case I need it. Return the ball anywhere on your opponent's side. Because bullet bills are kind of straight, they just kind of come at you quickly, therefore being further back is nice. Alright, we've beaten it, made the 15 returns. Mission 10F, Petey Piranha, Boss of the Forest. First to 5 points, player 1 is you as Mario with the Firebar Racket versus CPU Petey Piranha with the personal racket. We are playing a tennis match on the forest court. Hey! Petey Piranha and the Piranha plants are working together. Don't let the Piranha plants chop the ball.
One, zero.
The annoying thing about the Piranha plant court is that little piece there up to the left is now part of the court.
One, all.
Send the fire bars over to that side though.
Two, one.
Oh, the Piranha plant got in the way.
Three, one.
Okay, this is gonna be annoying.
Three, two.
Court is very weird now.
Three, all.
Court is all weird.
Four, three.
Oh no.
Match
I
point.
need to score. Alright, got one more attempt against Petey Piranha, boss of the forest. If I lose, I'm gonna have to start over. Be the first of 5 points. Don't let the Piranha plants chomp the ball.
One, zero.
Drop shots? I'm gonna try out drop shots right now with Piranha plant because Piranha plant is kind of big. can easily put it out of position, which is what I'm doing right now with prop shots. Can set up a better shot for me, potentially. Then it sets up the flat shot going the other way. It's working right now. Now 3-0. Yep, this is definitely working. This is the strategy in Piranha plan. Alright, drop shots. KO Piranha Plant. We have now beaten Petey Piranha, boss of the forest. We have climbed all the way up to the top of the tower. We have reached the top of the Tower of Resolve. By playing 30 tennis matches, we've unlocked a new character, Birdo. Birdo dances around the court with style. Flat shots, which are the Y button, is quick to charge and packs a punch. And by clearing the Tower of Resolve in Trial Towers, we have also unlocked a new character, Boom Boom. Boom Boom has sizable hands that allow for wide defensive range, so kind of like Waluigi, quick to move left or right, but slow going backward or forward. We've now reached the Tower of Trickery, but I think this is probably a good place to stop for the day. We have unlocked more players. Right now, what we have left, we have beaten Adventure Mode. We now have beaten Singles Tournament through Mushroom Flower and Star Cup. We've beaten Doubles Mode Single and Doubles Mode Mushroom and Flower Cup. Still have Star Cup to go, and that will be a grind. Now we've beaten Trial Towers, Tower of Growth, and Tower of Resolve. So the last one will be Tower of Trickery. Then we'll still have some mix it up challenges as well, but we're definitely getting closer now. We're now one away from winning every tournament. There's also winning every star in all trials mode. Which might be beating all of them. I'm not really sure yet. Clearing all score challenge. Games in advanced difficulty is under Mix It Up with the co-op Ringshot or Piranha Plant challenge. That'll be coming up. And then playing 100 total matches will also unlock all of those characters. But that'll be it for now. Thank you for watching. Be back on this tomorrow.